Hello, Wildcats. Welcome to the sports podcast. Mr. Al's not with us. He has thrown us to the wolves for the finals. I am Caleb Cole. With me is Mr. Danny Cobb.
What's up, everyone?
Mr. Adán Wright.
Hey.
Mr. Seth Bynog.
Good morning.
And Mr. Brennan. It's a long last name.
Maye-Jordan.
Maye-Jordan.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Brennan, Merry Christmas.
Brennan, Merry Christmas. Let's get on with sports stuff. Let's go to men's basketball. What y'all got for us, Danny and Adán?
We were at the game. The team is currently 3-6, 2-4 in the Red River Athletic Conference. They lost to LSUA on Monday, 82-62 at LSUA. Although we haven't been able to play any home games here at LCU due to court problems at HO West, and so every game that we've every home game that we have to play is at LSUA, so which is kind of sucked. But I don't know, the team lost, but I feel like we have potential. It's just we're not using our potential correctly. We're not executing.
It's a very talented roster is what it seems. There's a lot of players. There's a lot of plays where you can say like, oh wow, that guy's really good. That guy can hoop. Why haven't they been doing that? Why haven't they been using that? And then like on another play, it'll be like, oh, that's why.
I almost went, but I found out you got to pay to get in, so I was like,
well, not if you. Oh, never mind. No. Yeah. Never mind.
Jesus Christ.
we won't leak the method.
We won't leak nothing.
We got in for free.
And I think
I probably could have snuck in for free.
You probably could have.
You probably could.
I mean, you're Caleb Cole.
Caleb Cole can do what he wants.
And I know people over there. You know,
Caleb Cole knows people.
Yeah,
he can do
I know some of the media people over there at LSU.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
You could have got him to put you like a name badge on and been like, hey.
Yeah.
Bro, having a whole badge for an LSUA game is crazy.
Yeah. But it seems like they're a good team that struggle with on consistency and then on defensive consistency, because there'll be some stretches where they look great, and then somewhere it's like, why are we leaving the back door open? Why are we letting them get the open three? Like, and it's stuff that you should know, like consistently, because they're doing it consistently. And you can see it because the week before, the Wildcats, they scored an upset against LSUS. And that's a really big team, a really good team to win against. Yeah. So you can see the potential. The potential is there for this team winning against LSUS. But they have 5 more games in December, including 2 home games. Like the one, like we said, it's going to be at the Fort. But it's not decided, where technically.
Aren't those LSU branches? They're not allowed to have football, right?
They're not allowed to have football.
Yeah. So wouldn't basketball or soccer be like their big sport?
It is. Basketball is their big sport. I mean, you can tell by the fans; they all really get excited, and then like the cheer squad's always there. Yeah. Our cheer squad was there as well.
Oh yeah.
Definitely a difference
Cheer differential.
But I couldn't hear it because the crowd was insanely loud.
That and then music was like overplaying the cheering.
Like they started going crazy, but I wouldn't know. They could have been saying something awesome.
Yeah. Pretty much all the cheerleaders say they are athletes. So I guess.
I mean,
you have to be athletic.
And I mean,
to be
you do got to be
cheerleader.
athletic. I couldn't lift a whole person. You kidding me?
Yeah, no.
I couldn't flip.
No.
Yeah, I'm not flipping.
No. But let's go to women's basketball. I guess y'all weren't at the game, were y'all said?
We got there at like the end.
Yeah.
And even the ending, it didn't look so hot. Like, the team's 2-5, 2-4 in the Red River Athletic Conference. Lost LSUA 80-66. Not sure really what happened, but once we got there, it was an offensive possession with 10 seconds left.
And it was so weird. It happened twice. They got like a steal, or the LSU at SA got a steal, and they just had a wide open man in the paint, or girl just wide open in the on transition. And that's such like lapse of judgment. Maybe it's like late game, they don't really care. It's already over. We're down by 10 anyway. But it was like they didn't seem to be fighting still, even late game. But I will say, Princess Goth is an athlete. She is very good. Princess Goff. She's very good.
Nice. There's our LCU Student Athletes of the Week for men's basketball and women's basketball. Drew Tibb, I don't know if I said that right, and Breoint George. Did I say that right?
I think it's Drew
Beyonce.
Tibby.
Beyonce?
I think it's Drew Tibby and Beyonce George.
It gotta be Beyonce.
Beyonce?
Yeah.
There's a that eye is messing with me.
And they are.
I mean, hey,
It's Beyonce. She plays for LCU.
Beyonce plays for us.
W.
Imagine being the Student Athlete of the Week and being the one that doesn't get announced in Chapel.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
Yeah, that is
Especially because
unfortunate.
Drew
There's no
had
Chapel.
16 points against LSUS.
And Beyonce had a double-double last week and lost at Shreveport.
Dang.
Man, they got some players. That's what I'm saying. Like, they have some players, but it's like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
I
was
don't know.
one player, number 23 for us. I don't know what his name is. I don't know what his name is, but he was really good. He was a white kid. He had his shaved
yeah.
head. I mean, Brennan. I don't think you'd know. You don't really watch, but he looked good. He looked good. It's like they had good pieces. He stayed in like the whole second half, and he was playing good. Number 4 for LCU.
He was like the Austin Reeves, Dalton Connect of like LCU.
LCU.
Mm-hmm.
He was nice, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, we were watching him hoop the whole time, and like it surprised me because he wasn't on the team last year, unless he was, and he just like
Came out of nowhere.
didn't show up to games. But he was like surprisingly good.
Number 22. He was good on offense, but on defense, holy moly, he was a liability. He was lackluster is a word.
But yeah, nothing but hopes for our basketball teams. Hopefully they can find their rhythm and make it to the playoffs this
Maybe
year.
when they don't have to worry about finals and such. they'll do-
Maybe that's why
That's
they're playing
probably
bad.
what it
Either
is.
it's
Yeah,
finals.
They weren't locked in really.
Yeah,
They were
yeah.
studying. They were up late that
They'll
night
do it to
studying.
you.
It
Oh, yeah.
happens.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm sure Brennan
it's a college
has
thing to do.
struggles where he has tests and then
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a test before your game?
I have. I actually have.
How'd that go?
Let's just say I had a better game than the test.
valid.
I've been there, pal.
Valid.
Well, it's college football time, and I believe you can take us through that world.
Yes, you know, it's conference championship week. Friday, you have Tulane against number 24 Army in the AAC championship at 7 o'clock. And also, you have number 20 UNLV and number 10 Boise State in the Mountain West championship at 7 o'clock. Saturday, you have number 16 Iowa State and number 15 Arizona State for the Big 12 championship at 11 in the morning. Dang.
Is there
11
Yeah,
a.m. is
11
crazy.
o'clock
Alright.
game.
Jeez.
Oh.
Then you have number 5 Georgia and number 2 Texas in a rematch in the SEC championship at 3 o'clock.
That's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, it really is. Then you have number 3 Penn State versus number 1 Oregon in the Big 10 championship.
That's also going to be a good game.
That's gonna be a very good game.
Yeah, since Ohio State choked again against Michigan
Man.
at 7 o'clock. And you have number 17 Clemson at number 8 SMU in the ACC championship at 7 o'clock. And Marshall at UL Lafayette in the Sun Belt Championship, 6:30.
Bro,
ULL.
SMU came out of nowhere.
Yeah, they really did.
I have a couple of friends that go to SMU, and they've been like excited and hype about where they're at in college football, and I think it's so cool to see. Like, cause SMU, I don't think SMU's ever been like a top team like they are this year.
Yeah, they always been pretty decent, but it's like when they moved to ACC, it's like they just took it.
Oh
over
yeah,
first year.
I just think it's exciting for that school. Also, Ashton Genty is just insane to bring
Yes.
Boise State into the playoffs like that and to
Literally.
be where they're at. Just give him Heisman. I don't think Travis Hunter should get Heisman. I don't care if people want to debate me. You can debate all you want. Oh, he plays both sides of the ball. There's several people in the NFL that play both sides of the ball and kickoff return and kickoff, just special teams in general, like Taysom Hill.
Yeah,
So, I mean, I just think Ashton Genty should be
it's
Heisman.
definitely going to be a toss-up with everything because they say the knock on Austin Genty is he gets. They say he gets force-fed the ball. He gets 30 carries a game, but you got to give your
It's
best player
because he's
the
good.
ball.
Right.
He averages what, like 8 yards a carry?
Exactly.
Like that's insane
That is
for a running
insane.
back.
Because it would be different if he was getting 30 yards a carry and he was getting like 2-3 yards a carry.
Right.
But
Yeah.
He's getting 7+ yards a carry. So, I mean, that's
I'd
unstoppable.
force feed him the ball every
he's
run.
just
every
insane.
play.
If he, because there was a couple of games these last few weeks where he's got taken out in like the second half. If he wouldn't have got taken out the second half of those games, he would have broke Barry Sanders' record.
Exactly.
That's insane.
So
Travis Hunter, he's still balling though, but it got to go to Ashton.
I mean, yeah, I
got to.
I don't think Travis Hunter's a bad player. I just feel like Ashton Jonty's better.
Yeah.
I mean, like the difference is Ashton Junty's like very, very good at running back, and then Travis Hunter is like pretty good on both sides of the ball. He's not like great, but he's like pretty good.
Yeah, it's valid. I just thought I'd put up my opinion about Heisman this year. You know,
Thank you.
Caleb has no clue what we're talking about.
No. I'm like, Heisman. I know what a Heisman is. I know what that
Can you
is.
do a Heisman pose? Do you know a Heisman pose? The audience.
Yeah.
Oh,
There we go. There we go.
Valid.
I like it.
Caleb, out of both of those names, who do you think should get Heisman?
Give him again.
Sounds
Who-
better.
yeah, give me the names again. I was looking at the script.
Travis Hunter and Ashton Junty.
Okay. Hunter. That sounds like a cool name, but the other guy has a really complicated name. So that means like
How do you think it's spelled?
Giante. G.
Nope. You get the first letter right. Chalk it.
Forget about it.
Chalk it, bro.
Move on.
He said G.
No. G. No.
No.
It's a good try. Good effort.
Yeah, we'll give you an A for effort.
I'm going with Ashton Giante.
Valid.
Yeah.
Valid choice.
Good answer, Joe. Good answer.
Well, with college football out of the way, we now move on to esports. Danny, Adán, any final thoughts or comments you have on esports this semester?
I'll talk about Rocket League and the playoffs. The team that we played was definitely beatable. I just think that we got there late. We started the game late. That was our fault. I think that, chalked our mental. And so we went into it with not a good mental, and we lost. Like, we honestly got destroyed in that playoff game. It's just once you chalk the mental and you don't have a good mindset going into a game, it's just going to be an automatic L. But hopefully Rocket League can bounce back next semester and get back into the playoffs.
Y'all thinking y'all have new teams next semester?
I don't really know. So next semester is going to be really interesting. So they're adding in Apex Legends, which Danny is very invested in Apex Legends, which could mean that there's no Overwatch because we're going to have to make sure we have players for that. And if Danny's not playing, then we'll see, because he's going to be interested in Apex Legends and Siege. That's his main game.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes. I would love to play Overwatch as an Overwatch player, but we'll see. One thing that I'm really looking for as new president of the esports club is kind of more leadership, more accountability, more like ownership of what we're like, pride in what we're doing. I could see it from Rocket League coming towards the end, at least, caring. I mean, except outside of those last couple of the playoff games, I could really tell that they cared about winning Rocket League. They wanted to be good, but then soccer just went on an insane streak in playoffs, and it just is what it is. But I'm looking for next semester, especially for Siege, for Overwatch, to really lock in when it comes to leadership. I am taking responsibility for Overwatch as well. I didn't do the best job. So I'm thinking next semester as president, we're going to really hone in on being not just being passionate about your game, but wanting to grow as a club. And that's really what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, I do think y'all need to get out there a little more. Because, like, I got into y'all's stream for a Siege a while back, and I was like, wait, this guy's on the team, and this guy's on the team? I had no idea. Like, yeah.
I mean, we try to promote the Instagram as much as possible and promote those games. This year we weren't the best at it just due to the fact that our season wasn't the best, and we were very unmotivated to even want people to watch us play because, again, not a good season, you know?
Yeah.
After losing 3 straight, you just stopped wanting to even post about it.
It's like you feel so unmotivated to even show how y'all are playing when you're losing.
Yeah, yeah.
I think another big thing for esports, though, is games like Siege and Apex. Like this season, this new Siege season, cross-platform's a thing, and so PC can play with console now. And so if you play console Siege, you can only. I don't know how the rules are going to be for the league we play in, which is NECC. I don't know if they're going to allow console players to play Siege now that it's a thing with PC players. But
it might bring more players to the club.
Yeah, hopefully, due to the fact that some of those games can also be cross-plat with console.
And we're definitely trying to advertise.
Yeah.
Like putting it in the minute. We're gonna be putting it in the minute up until the start of the season. We're gonna, hopefully have more people join. Because we want our club to be big. We want it to be something.
We want it to be an actual team, not just a club.
Right.
Yeah.
We want to be the esports teams.
Yeah.
Like these are like, if you play these games, I want you to
we play for the school. We're not just a club.
Passion and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess that moves us on to our picks for the NFL for Week 12. That was the week before Thanksgiving break, right?
Yeah.
Very weird week of football.
It was very weird. It was there were so many upsets, like so many.
Yeah, and my picks. Oh my goodness!
I mean, at least you tried.
Yeah.
You tried to do something different, you know.
I mean,
And I suffered for it.
Well, Mr. Al also tried to. Didn't he do?
He did
pretty good.
really good.
Yeah, he did good.
He was the only one to pick Cleveland.
yeah, he tied with me, Brennan, Danny.
And then me, yeah. And then overall, me and Brennan are still tied for first place. So
Man, I'm cool with second. I don't care.
And me and
I
Adán,
dropped to third.
our numbers were swapped. He was 8-5, and I was 5-8.
Well, okay, I did that because I wanted to try to get one, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
If I got it right, I would be ahead.
Yeah.
And,
You were the only one who picked the Giants. If you were right about that one, you would have been ahead.
Yeah, so we all got the Pittsburgh game wrong outside of Mr. Al, who picked Cleveland. We all got the Texans game wrong. All of us got the Texans game wrong.
I mean, who
I got
thought the
the
Titans
We
were
all
gonna
had,
win?
all of us except Caleb had the Vikings that were the Bears.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I forgot why I went with the Bears. I don't know.
Probably because Bears. I don't know.
Was that the game
bad
was like
news
really
Bears.
close? And then like the Bears coach had like really bad clock
that was really
management.
bad clock management.
Terrible clock management.
Yeah,
That was
bad.
They fired the coach, right? Like just recently,
I think
the Bears
so.
fired their head coach.
I hope they did.
I'm pretty sure they. I
Yeah.
thought I saw it on Instagram.
Because
So,
that was super winnable for them.
yeah.
Washington lost to the Cowboys, which
That was upsetting.
Cowboys,
that
very
was
upsetting.
terrible. Holy
Cowboys
moly!
The Washington field goal kicker.
Holy moly!
Unfortunate.
Ooh. I don't want
Although
to talk about field goal.
although
kickers.
I
it
want to talk
didn't-
about kickers.
me and Brennan have went through the worst couple of weeks you could possibly go through. Justin Tucker is absolutely washed.
Yeah,
Absolutely
he's done.
washed.
We can go through next week's scores in a second.
You know, let's go. Let's go ahead and do our picks for next week, and then I can talk about Justin
Well, we ain't
Tucker.
done with this. We ain't
Hold on,
done
let's finish.
Wait, what are we?
done yet. Yeah,
my
yeah.
bad.
Like
I
told me.
picked the Giants against Tampa Bay. There was hope. We all picked the Lions. We all picked Denver. No one picked the Seahawks except Mr. Al.
Shoot, the Dolphins won.
Yeah, the Dolphins aren't like that bad.
Yeah, Caleb, the devil won.
Great. Shoot.
Green Bay won against the 49ers, but Mr. Al picked the 49ers for some reason. That was so weird.
It's because he said it. He was like, "I need these picks to like be able to win." So he just
Yeah,
went
he
against
won
the
from out
Packers.
on top.
Oh, and that actually helped him.
He went 9.
He went.
He
Yeah.
tied with me.
Yeah.
So
And what else? The Rams lost to Philly. Everyone else picked Philly except Caleb. In the same
Wait.
quarter.
you should be. Did he count this game? Because the Rams isn't marked out for you. Because you picked the Rams. So are you?
Oh.
7 and
Oh.
6?
Dang, I picked the Rams.
Yeah. Are you
Oh.
7 and 6?
Oh, I did
then?
pick the
You
Rams.
didn't see that.
Wait, no.
You didn't see that. Oh.
No.
Oh, no. That means Adán is 7 and 4.
Which means that I fell behind Mr. Owl.
7 and 6.
7
No
and 6.
That means you
way.
fell behind Mr. Owl. That puts you in
Let's not let him know, though.
second
let's-
class.
He's gonna
You
listen
know
to
he has
this.
to-
He's
he
gonna
has
listen to
to
this
upload
anyway.
this.
Okay, yeah. He can listen to it on his own time, but we don't have to tell him straight to his
Edit it
face.
I'm gonna tell him.
No.
I'm gonna tell him.
Oh man.
Chalk Adán.
All right, so final score then for this week. The winners of our fantasy picks, or not fantasy picks, but our picks are Danny and Brennan going 106 to 57, which is an insane pick rate overall.
By the way, y'all were judging me at the
That's
beginning
a-
of this season because I went like 6 and 10. And y'all were like, you're supposed to know football. So I just want y'all
You
to
had
know
a couple
that.
weeks where you went pretty crazy.
I just want y'all to know that.
That's still like a solid 2 to 1 ratio for everybody.
Yeah, everybody
Like,
went.
everybody except for me, I was at like a 3 and 2 ratio.
You had your streak at the beginning where
Yeah.
you're just
Yeah,
randomly
you was
picking
going
teams.
crazy.
Yeah.
You went like 13 and 2 or something.
But
It was
you had,
really weird.
You had a week where you stopped doing it, and it like
It kind of
your mojo just fell off.
Declined after that, yeah.
So
Yeah, so coming in second or third place right after them would have been me, but no, it was Seth. It was Seth with 104.59, and then Mr. Owl with 103.60, and then me with 102.61. If we're counting this Rams game, or we don't
of
have
course
to.
we're we're counting
counting.
it.
Yeah.
You picked
Okay.
wrong, bro.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
and then
yeah.
coming
Me.
in the rear is
Bring up
Caleb with 97.66 with the pure vibes pick.
Yep.
Pure
That is the
energy,
pure
pure
vibe
pure mojo.
Are you proud of your
But,
record
like-
though? Like knowing that you don't know sports like that?
A little bit, yeah.
I feel like
It's
it's
like-
something to be proud of.
I had a 50-50 shot
Yeah.
for all of it, and I got more than 50% right.
Yeah.
You know,
Valid.
So like, that's not bad, and that does show the chaoticness of this season.
Yeah.
The fact that me kind of picking randomly almost, you know,
Right.
I was this correct.
NFL season has been
Very
just all
interesting.
over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very.
And I assume we all had the Lions, the Cowboys, the Packers winning on Thanksgiving.
I didn't pick the Cowboys ever, so
Ever.
I didn't think the Cowboys were going to win at all. Like,
Mm,
the fact that they beat them like that is insane.
It won't happen again.
I hope not.
nah, Cincinnati
Lucky. It
is.
was lucky.
I mean,
They got to pull something to beat them.
after the Cowboys game, Jaden Daniels just went off. So
Yeah.
do we want to talk about want to talk about this battle of the flock nations that happened last week?
We're not on.
Hey,
But I'll tell y'all.
That happened last
told
week.
you.
No.
The battle of the birds.
It's not even. It's not. It wasn't even a battle. It's Justin Tucker destroying our
Yeah. Apparently
season.
he wants to play for the Eagles.
Like, bro, for one, you have probably the best kicker of all time in the league, missing 10 field goals in a season, which is a record.
Like a league record?
Yes.
Whoa.
And his field goal percentage is a 70. That is not good for a kicker.
Yeah. Yikes.
And also, just to put out there, all the kicks that he's missed have went in the same exact spot, to the left, like right next to the post. Every single kick that he's missed has hit the same exact spot.
Maybe you should like come from a different angle.
That's what
Well, there's
that's
no-
what Adán said.
Well,
but it's
and
like
you can't. There's only two angles you can come
Yeah.
from.
But like if you're that consistently wrong,
it's just and
You're a professional, is all I'm gonna say. You get paid for this.
Look.
You're Justin Tucker.
the 5 games that we've lost have been a combined 22 points. All of Justin Tucker's missed kicks and extra kick or field goals and extra points have combined to 22 points. I just want y'all to know that.
Insane.
but like you think
That
you
is
learn
insane.
like I have a BB gun that shoots to the left. And I'm the only person who knows it shoots to the left. So everybody who tries to shoot my BB gun is like, man, I can't hit it. And then I pick it up and I get it, boom, boom, boom. And they're like, what in the world?
Caleb
I don't
says.
know.
That is such a random thought for what we were like.
Okay, no,
I mean, like I understand because it's going left, but like
I don't think you can shoot Justin Tucker like a BB gun.
that's not how that works.
And aim him.
We can't
You can't-
we can't be
you
sending
can't-
threats
no,
over
it-
the show.
It's not even a threat. It's like you can't position him. The coach can't like point him, click him like a gun.
Yeah, like I don't.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Just
Yeah, I
get
don't
a
know
guy to like walk up to him and just
Move
hurt
him a little
Just
bit.
move him a little bit.
He'll figure it out hopefully before playoffs
I
come
mean, we
around.
kept saying that he'll figure it out, but this is like again and again. I mean, this game was like I don't want to say a must win, but like really
It
important.
wasn't it was a must win if we didn't want a wild card game, but we're gonna have a wild card game this year. That's all it's gonna be. That's the team we've always been, just wild card after wild card after wild card, and it's 50-50 if we win the game or not. You know what I mean? And if we play, usually we would play the Titans and then lose them because of Derrick Henry, but now Derrick Henry's on our team, so I don't know.
And then you lose to the Raiders.
The Raiders?
The Raiders?
We've never
Did
played.
y'all lose to the Raiders?
Not in the wild card, no.
Oh, okay, never mind.
We
I don't know what
we
I'm
lost to them
I don't know
in
what I'm talking
season.
about.
And speaking of this week, let's talk about our picks for this week.
Are we gonna ignore the fact that Trevor Lawrence
yeah.
got knocked out? Wait, no,
He did
I'm
get-
not gonna say he deserves it. I just laughed when he did.
So okay, actually, I'm
You
interested.
laughed?
yeah,
That was not funny.
No, I was not.
it was to me. I don't like Trevor Lawrence.
Bud is not a Trevor Lawrence fan. Okay, I'm interested in seeing y'all's opinion on it though. Is that a 3-game suspension worthy?
Yes,
hit?
because
Yeah.
you see him sliding and you do that anyway. He had time to not do that and decided to do it. Same thing happened to Joe Flacco. That's
Oh.
why I'm biased.
All I'm saying though is that we've seen quarterbacks before hit like nasty jukes like by doing stuff like that. I've seen like Pat Mahomes, Josh Allen like kind of shuffle their feet a little bit before going down, and it's like I'm not.
He didn't do that.
I mean,
watch the clip. He
I've
didn't do that.
I've seen the clip. He does like
He slid and got hit when he shouldn't have gotten hit.
okay.
It's an illegal hit. It's dirty, and people shouldn't do that in the NFL. I stand by that, and I will argue that till the day I die.
There's this dude I follow on Instagram who makes like little summaries of all the games, and it's hilarious. Cause he like puts all different meme sounds and stuff over it. He like speed it up and stuff. It's hilarious.
So what would that have to do with?
We're talking about someone literally getting knocked out on the field.
Yeah, no.
And
but
when he
it
did-
just prompted a thought. I don't know.
Oh
why.
heck, broke
And
loose.
yes, that linebacker should be suspended. I don't know about 3 games. I say like
I would
one
say
or 2.
like-
One or two,
like
maybe?
1 or 2, yeah.
Probably gonna
3
get
games is crazy.
I remember he posted on social media saying, "I'm sorry, I knocked you out."
I mean, he should have. Like, bro, like, what do you mean? You're gonna act hard after doing that? Like, oh yeah, like I knocked you out, bro.
I
Like,
knocked you out. I'll do it
His
again.
teammates,
he's defenseless.
The crazy part though was that like his teammates,
you little-
Trevor Lawrence's teammates,
Sorry.
didn't like go
Sorry,
check on
knocked
him.
you out.
They immediately just started
yeah,
fighting. They,
They
just
just
jumped the
started beating
dude.
the guy up, then knocked him out.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
Hey.
Anyway, picks
Now
for
we
this
can do our
week.
picks.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, we got the Packers and the Lions.
I'm going Lions.
I
They're
am
just the
also
best
going
team in the NFL. So
Yeah, I got an F for that this morning. I'm gonna go Lions as well.
Is someone gonna mark this?
Yeah.
Brennan's marking it?
on
All
it.
right.
Brennan's on it. He's got it.
Right on.
He's got his
Alright.
covered. Yeah.
And I'm also going Lions. Caleb.
Okay.
he went. Caleb went Lions.
He's a bandwagon.
Oh yeah, so we're all going Lions. No one's going
Lions.
Packers.
Everyone's going Packers.
Yeah.
And then the Packers did win last week.
The Packers
Yeah.
are good,
They are good.
but the
But
Lions
it-
are just better.
It's the Lions.
Yeah,
That's true.
you
That-
just gotta go for the trending
That's
team.
Sonic and Knuckles. Have y'all been seeing that?
Yeah.
Like the Sonic and Knuckles stuff?
where those players are dreaming about Sonic and Knuckles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
They even made a commercial.
That is.
Yeah, I'll be honest, it was a little cringe.
I kind of like it. I think it's cool.
Be straight.
I think it's cool.
I am interested in the new Sonic movie coming out. The Sonic 3.
Keanu Reeves is playing Shadow.
Shadow.
Excuse me?
It's.
What?
Yes. Yes.
That's
I can
Keanu
honestly,
Reeves is
I'm gonna
playing
say
Shadow the
I kind of saw
Hedgehog.
it coming
Which
because
is
who else do you
wild
think get to play
because-
Shadow?
In the first Sonic movie, like Keanu Reeves' name dropped.
Yeah,
Like, in
it
the
was kind of a
movie.
cameo. It was kind of like a
Like
hint.
by Sonic. He's like, I love Keanu Reeves. Sonic says that. So like, what is gonna happen in the third movie when
You sound
Shadow
like my favorite
Re-
actor.
Yeah,
You
like,
sound-
literally
He
sound
might
like
just start
my favorite
fanboying to do
He'll break the fourth wall.
We'll see. We'll see. That'd be funny. Anyways, Browns Steelers. Danny.
I'm going Steelers. I know the Browns have been winning most of these divisional games. For some reason, Jameis Winston's going to throw like 3 interceptions and 800 yards. But they're playing at Pittsburgh, and I just think home field advantage for Pitt is going to have them locked in, so I'm going to go Steelers.
Jameis Winston is like my favorite quarterback right now because he's so, I don't say incoherent during interviews, but he doesn't make sense to me. Like I just don't get it. Either way, I'm going with the Steelers, but I love Jameis Winston.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Dan. I think the Steelers got a home field advantage, so I'm gonna go Steelers as well.
I'm also gonna go Steelers.
I feel like being different, so I'm gonna go Brown.
I thought you didn't like the name, the Browns.
It's a stupid name, yeah. But I did see this video of this player who was talking about how much he loved that it was going to snow.
That's Jameis Winston.
Yeah.
That is Jameis Winston.
Yeah. So I was, okay.
So it's just the Jameis Winston difference. Got
Yeah.
it. All right, Saints Giants.
Oh, we got the mid bowl.
Oh, literally. It is the
boy.
mid bowl. I have Giants written down just because I feel like a lot of y'all are going to pick the Saints. But the Saints have been not doing bad. Like, Derek Carr's been throwing bombs to Martez, whatever, Scantling.
Yeah.
Scantling.
I forget his
Valdez
middle
Scantling.
name. What is it?
Valdez.
Valdez. Yeah. But, like, they've been a duo these past couple of weeks. But I'm going to go Giants just to be different because I feel like y'all are going to go Saints.
He's right. I'm going Saints. Derek Carr has been playing good. I mean, last week they just got beat. It was just one of those things where the better team won. The Rams just were really good, and it's not like the Saints were really bad. It was just the Rams played really good. And I saw someone say this week that the Rams are kind of a sleeper pick for playoffs. So.
Out of all the times where I've done the picks, I don't think I've ever picked the Giants, and I'm not going to now. I think we'll go Saints. I'm going Saints as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand on what I said about 3-4 weeks ago that I'm never picking the Saints ever again. So I'm going the Giants.
Okay.
And I'm going to side with Danny and spite Seth and go with the Giants.
Shout out Tommy DeVito. Did y'all see that Daniel Jones is cut from the Giants and on the Vikings now?
Yep. I
Wow.
seen it.
Yeah.
Wow. Is DeVito the one?
No, it's Drew Lock that's playing. Or is Drew Lock still starting? I don't know. I saw him start one of the games. It's either Tommy DeVito or Drew Lock.
I think it is Drew Lock. Drew Lock was the last one to start last game, so I
Well,
think they're gonna start him again.
he had an interview where he was talking about the coaches told him like, hey, we're gonna start you if anything ever happens to Daniel Jones, and then they started Tommy DeVito after Daniel Jones left, and he was like really unmotivated to play, and then they started him, and then he did good. So hopefully he gets his start that he
Dan
wants.
Jones, he still get his money though. So
Hey man.
Drew Lock did start against the Cowboys.
Okay. I just know Tommy DeVito started one of the games, or played maybe a little bit. I'm not sure, but shout out Drew Lock.
Drew Lock.
Jets Dolphins. Caleb, we already know your answer, but
Yeah,
what do
yeah.
you guys
Evil
think?
Dolphins? No.
yeah, I'm just gonna go with his.
What do you guys think?
I'm going Dolphins. I just think they've been playing. They found their rhythm, like Tyreek and Tua found out what they need to do to get that connection again. Tua's finally not, on the ground and not being able to move and concussed. So
Freaky fish.
For now.
I'm going Dolphins.
Freaking fish. Yeah, so I'm also going to go with the Dolphins. They look decent. I mean, they're looking good. They're looking better. So, yeah, I'm also going to go the Dolphins.
Sorry, Caleb. I'm going Dolphins. The Jets are doing trash.
The Jets are so bad.
Dude, Aaron Rodgers is. I don't know. Yeah.
They put all their
Uncle
chips
Aaron
in the
needs to
oldest
just
basket
pull
ever.
a Tom
And then
Brady,
they
just retire.
try to get Devontae Adams. Like, oh wait, we have the dynamic duo back, and they're bad.
Bad.
I don't care that I might lose. I stand on my principles. I am not
His
picking the evil.
principles.
That is the Dolphins.
I'm gonna go with Dolphins because I agree with Danny. Because Tua and Tyreek is catching their groove again, so I'm gonna go Dolphins.
Pretty sure Jalen
And
Waddle
how many
also scored
concussions has
touchdowns.
Tua had?
I don't think he could tell you. I don't think he could count on his fingers about it.
His brain must be oatmeal by now.
What did he ask?
How many concussions does Tua have?
Tua has like
3.
3 or 4.
Yeah.
Chris Olave has more.
Ugh.
Olave's concussions are really bad. They've all been hospital passes. He needs to wear the protective helmet or whatever it's called.
The little cap.
The cap, yeah.
The Guardian cap. All right. Jags Titans. Danny, go.
This game's so bad.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
Yeah, mid-bowl.
They're not gonna have Trevor Lawrence, are they? Because he's on like concussion protocol.
Someone even worse.
Oh, it's Mac Jones, right?
Yeah.
Shout out Mac Jones
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones.
against Will Wheat. Bro, I put the Jags thinking Trevor Lawrence was playing, and I forgot he's like
He got
under
cussed.
concussion protocol.
He got cussed.
You know what? I'll put my faith in Mac Jones. I'll go Jaguars still.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm going Titans. But they're both so terrible that I don't even want to pick this game. Like, I had left it open.
I feel like y'all are really underestimating Mac Jones. Like, he's not a bad quarterback.
Yeah, he's not bad.
No.
Yeah, this is also. Like Adán said, this is a horrible game. I'm gonna go Titans. I just
Eeny, meeny, mo for
I
the
just
win.
eeny, meeny, miny, moed it.
Any, mini, mini, mo.
I'm gonna go Jags.
Okay. Titan or Jaguar?
Okay. The Titans just have a T for their logo, don't they?
And a
They,
fireball.
they couldn't have come up with something
Brennan, can
better.
you show him the logo?
Yeah, sure.
He needs to see it.
They couldn't have like gone with like yeah. They could come up with something better. Come up with something better. I mean, Titans. Isn't that like Greek mythology?
Something like that.
Titans.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah,
guess.
these big giant things. Google it. Somebody Google it.
Yeah.
Google what a Titan is.
What's a Titan?
Titan.
A Titan.
I mean, I'm like
and not
in Greek,
not a Teen Titan.
Yeah, we're not getting into that. We're not getting into that.
not superheroes.
No, not
I'm pretty
superheroes.
sure they were like
And
the
they-
Greek
and
gods
we also
before the
have
Greek gods.
remember the
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
the Titans.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, that's sick. Yeah, why didn't they put some giant muscular dude right there? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, put a giant muscular
yeah,
dude
put
on
a
the
giant dude.
Hey, might as well. So who's your pick?
Oh, big giant muscular dude versus a jaguar. I'm going with the muscular dude.
All right.
Falcons or Vikings?
For me personally, I'm gonna have to go Vikings, despite how kind of sloppy the Vikings have played the last couple of weeks. The Falcons are on a slump, a
Yeah.
very
Yeah,
bad slump right now.
They kind of fell
because
off.
both of them, Vikings and Falcons, started off on fire.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Did.
and then I mean, like I've seen your fantasy team, like Bijan's doing good. They
Uh-huh.
just can't pull out the wins, and so I'm just gonna have to. I think I'm gonna go Vikings.
Yeah, I think I'm also gonna go with the Vikings on this one. I think they're just they kind of got better. You know, they started off hot, then they slowed down a little bit, and then they started figuring out how to play football. So yeah, I'm gonna go.
Sam Darnold did, and the rest of the team did.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, this is an easy dub for the Vikings. So I'm gonna go Vikings.
I
An
will
easy
say-
dub
I
is
won't
a,
say easy.
Yeah, I will say they did almost lose to the Bears.
Yeah, that's
a couple
true.
weeks ago. So yeah.
it was a good game though.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams locked it in.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, the fact that DJ Moore and Keenan Allen both scored a touchdown after having wash allegations is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
was good
Hopefully
to see.
they do that for the rest of the season.
If I'm not mistaken, Keenan Allen had 2.
Yeah, he had 2.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go Vikings too, because I don't know what Falcons got going right now, but Vikings.
In honor of the live action How to Train Your Dragon not looking absolutely horrible, I'm going with the Vikings.
Clean.
Valid pick.
Clean pick. Good.
Is there like a trailer out for it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's trailer out.
I haven't
yeah,
seen it.
yeah.
So.
It's pretty.
If only we could watch it on air.
Yeah, we could. Somebody pull it out. The
And we could-
casting is okay.
I don't like the twins pick.
The
like
twins-
they
the
look
twins
they
don't
don't look
look
like
like
twins
twins. The
for
twins don't look
one,
like twins.
and they're like not tiny like toothpick people.
Yeah.
they like
the dude looks all right. He looked kind of like the character, but the girl
she
does
does not look like
And
Roughnut.
The
Not look
kid
like-
is Hiccup is the kid from the Black Phone. If you've ever seen it, and all I know
I
in the
like the
cast,
Hiccup pick, and I like the Stoic pick.
I forgot all the.
and all I know
Hiccup
from the
and
cast is
Toothless.
Gerard
That's it.
Butler.
Shout out Toothless.
Stoke
Shout
is
out
the dad.
Toothless.
Stoke is the dad, the big muscular dad.
Yeah.
He's being played by
Gerard Butler,
I forgot his name. Is that his name?
I think.
I don't know. I ain't watched the trailer.
I don't know. I've never seen How to Train Your Dragon.
It's the dude who plays the main character in Gladiator.
That's Gerard Butler.
Okay.
That's about
And the
yeah.
What is that?
I'm
Wait,
not
who is
sure how I
that?
feel about the Astrid casting.
Is it because she's black?
Who is
I don't know.
Who's Astrid?
Like, who's the actor?
So
I don't know what her name
Who-
is.
Is
I
it
can-
Astrid the blonde chick?
I can forgive it if they do her character right.
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah.
look up her name for me before I get mad?
Because, like, on the one hand, historically it makes no sense, but at the same time, this is like fantasy.
Yeah.
So I forgive it because it's fantasy.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised they didn't text me and ask me to be in the movie. I'd be a perfect fit.
As
Who would I-
Astrid? As Astrid?
No,
Is that true?
not as. I just think I'd be good. I should do a movie, guys.
Might as
Y'all
well.
think I could be successful in like the
Maybe.
movie industry, Hollywood?
Maybe.
I mean, you could be a good Eminem if they did a movie about his life.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. If you were like the young Eminem, you could pull it off.
Nico Parker.
You need to get that buzz back. You're going a little more.
Yeah.
Look, I
get
know,
it back.
but
I like the buzz.
I was gonna get a haircut before I left, but it's like $40, and I just don't have $40 to spend after
Good.
It's a
Christmas
buzz.
shopping.
I could do it
Yeah.
for you.
It's not the same thing.
He's got it. Like
But
he went to my black barber
Yeah,
and he got him
Mr.
too good. and-
Mr. Albert is good at his job. So.
Shout out Albert Dick. The
Um,
Alright,
next pick, we've been on
Panthers
this
or
pick.
Eagles?
Yeah, this. I mean, it's not easy because Bryce Young
Panthers-
actually
hey.
been playing very good the last few games.
We got college Bryce Young back.
yeah.
He's found his rhythm. He was tripping out last game, bro.
Yeah,
Even though
sure was.
that Adam Thielen catch should have been a touchdown. Did everyone see that? Or they called
Yeah, I
it
seen
not a
it.
touchdown, and
Yeah,
he
that
was
was-
Yeah.
clearly in the end zone. That was the
bad.
most insane
That
thing
was
I've ever
bad.
seen in my life.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm going Eagles because they have Saquon, who's most likely front runner for MVP.
Yeah.
Yep.
So everybody else is going Eagles here?
Everybody
Yep.
on Eagles?
No.
The real
no, no.
Flock Nation.
Where are you going?
Well, you see,
Okay.
I saw a bobcat on my drive home the other day. It was like it ran across the road. It was wild because I don't live like that far into the woods. I'm a little bit in the woods. I'm not that far in the woods. It was surprising. So I'm gonna go with a cat. I'm going with the Panthers.
Okay.
All right.
Valid.
I'm
All
take
right.
it as a sign.
Panthers are not bad.
Yeah, they're not bad.
Chuba Hubbard's bad though.
Yeah.
This man scored me like 2.2 points. Like, all right, buddy.
All right.
This is the
all
Raiders
right.
and the Bucks.
Oh, that's
Bro,
pretty easy.
I'm going Buccaneers.
Yeah.
I mean, the Raiders only have Bowers, and that's about it. So,
Buccaneers for me.
Bucks.
dude, Bucky Irving's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really good.
He is real good.
He came out of nowhere too. Like, I don't think anyone knew his name. Was he a rookie?
Yeah, he played for Oregon in
Okay,
college.
that's what I thought.
Mhm.
But he just came to the league and he locked it in.
He's the Lightning McQueen of the NFL.
All right.
I get that to Saquon.
No, Lightning McQueen. I mean, I guess we're talking about. Are we talking about
Are
Cars
you talking
One?
about
One.
like
Cars
Cars
one.
'Cause Cars one, he was a
Or we
rookie.
talking about washed. Well,
He was a
not
rookie.
washed, but
Cars 3. Cars 1.
Cars 1.
So rookie,
A
Cars
young,
It's gotta
was
be
a
McQueen.
rookie. Cars 2, he was like in his prime.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and he's like
Cars
playing
1,
against
young
F1
rookie.
cars.
Yeah,
That's
he's
so
racing F1
stupid.
cars.
But we don't talk about Cars
But he-
too.
It's
Why?
crazy
It's a good
because
movie.
he's beating F1 cars.
That's you don't beat
And he's-
F1 cars.
He's a stock car, and he's
That-
beating an F1. That's
And in the
insane.
third-
Shout
That
out
is
That's
McQueen.
insane. That's
Then in the
actually
third movie,
insane.
you got a stock car going against like souped up Bugatti type cars.
Yeah.
And he didn't do terrible, but McQueen was fading. He was fading fast.
Yeah.
So he called in a rookie who never touched the field, who never stepped on the
Yeah.
court before, and she took it to Jackson Storm. No, listen, Jackson Storm is so overrated in the sport.
Does he
Listen,
know the lore? Like, I don't know the lore like that of cars.
Jackson Storm.
keep
Man
it up.
studied
I'll
the
keep it
whole
up.
lore.
I don't know why. I saw someone put Jackson Storm in a GOAT debate with Lightning McQueen and Doc. Like, no, he doesn't step with like the King. Doc, like, no.
Yeah.
Jackson Storm, like, bro.
She does know everything though.
Listen, like
She
she's
know all the racing.
she knows her game. She knows the game. Yeah, but you can't like know the game and just expect to hop on the court and just be better than everyone on there.
That- you
But
gotta
she
know-
was.
Yeah.
You gotta
But then
have-
she was.
You gotta have
It's like
the
the-
So how bad
experience
is
and the
Jackson Storm
training,
then?
She
you know?
knows the game and she's gonna play it.
Yeah, but
That's-
you have to have experience and training and all that. You know, like I know plenty about all these media systems, but without practice of doing it, it doesn't
She
help.
trained for like a week.
Yeah,
She
That's all it
trained.
took.
It's all it took to beat Jackson Storm. He's terrible. He's terrible. Get him out of here.
but also then again, she could have been training with the racers she was training.
yeah, but
I mean,
Yeah,
she
'cause
technically was.
you could see
she
her.
Yeah.
was.
She
She's
was
not like a
semi-
So she
scrub.
was
She
getting
was on
trained.
that treadmill thing.
She was in shape. She was definitely in
Right,
shape.
yeah, she was in shape. Listen, I'm not taking it away from her.
Yeah.
She did her thing. She went out there and won.
Mm-hmm.
But Jackson Storm, if you can't be the best in the world and lose like in an important race against someone like this.
We
That's
gotta
all I'm
think
gonna say.
about it though. He was being cocky. He didn't expect for her to win. So
Yeah.
And then the move she put on him too,
Yeah.
the jumping over his head. Nah, that's
That's
like
dirty.
prime McQueen look right there. That's
Yeah.
prime Doc.
And they don't
Yeah,
even
yeah.
explain what happened to Jackson Storm at the end of the movie. It's
What
just
happened? He
yep,
just went on to be
lost.
sad and depressed because
I
he
don't
just
know.
lost to a
Yeah,
rookie.
probably
Yeah, yeah.
depressed, probably working 9 to 5.
9 to 5.
Yeah.
I'm going home after that
Put
one.
the fries in the bag.
Put the fries in the bag. That's-
All right.
I don't see why the third Cars movie gets so much hate. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was cool.
You
It was
know?
good.
Like
Yeah.
It's
it
not
was-
1 and 2, but
it-
I mean,
like-
it was cool.
Yeah.
It's
though.
definitely
was-
like
not
Cars
the
one.
first
Cars one is like iconic.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
best one.
that
Yeah.
movie's goated.
It was a satisfying send off.
Yeah.
Cars 2 kind of turned into a Mission Impossible.
That was
type.
weird.
Yeah,
It was a
it
little
was a
weird,
little
but
weird.
I
Fast
enjoyed
and
it.
Furious.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it. It was fun.
Yeah,
It was a good ride.
fun.
And then
I
3 was
like-
3. It was a good send off. Nothing
Yeah.
else.
I like how it gave Mater the spotlight in the second movie.
Yeah. He got his moment, and it was a good
Yeah.
moment.
And I'm glad they're letting it rest and not making a Cars 4.
Yeah.
Are we sure they're not making a Cars 4?
Are we sure?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, Disney.
Or
you
an
know,
IRL
They
remake.
did make Cars on the Road. That was pretty good too.
remember they made Toy Story 4 like years later. They might
That's
just.
true.
And there's another one coming.
There's another one. They're also making a Shrek 5. What's with all the sequels?
Yeah,
I
I
don't
Why
don't
can't we
know.
make something
I
original?
think
Okay,
money.
Shrek 5, that's pretty exciting. That's pretty hype worthy.
No.
I want something original. Like The Wild
not
Robot,
gonna
that
be
was a
the
solid
same.
movie. That was a solid movie.
That was a good movie.
Yeah.
But I don't. You don't make a franchise out of the Wild Robot.
Yeah.
No.
It's one off.
It's a one-off.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what that is.
It's kind of like when they made Lion King. Lion King was so good, and they made the 2. I never watched it
It
too.
wasn't.
It was bad.
Yeah.
It was straight to DVR.
Who's even heard of the 2?
Straight
And then they
to
got Lion
DVR.
King 1.5.
What a way to go.
All right, let's finish our picks.
Oh, yeah,
boys.
yeah, yeah. we're doing a show,
so-
aren't we?
Seahawks or Cardinals?
Sports.
No, we're not done with the
Sports,
Bucks
Disney.
Raiders.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey,
You didn't make your pick.
That
yet.
was still sports, technically. We're talking
was
about
on
racing.
sports.
Yeah, we were talking about racing.
Sport,
Okay,
racing,
well,
sports.
we're on
That is
racing.
sports.
Brennan, Bucks or Raiders?
Bucks.
Caleb?
Caleb.
I'm with the Bucks as well.
All right,
All right.
there we go.
Clean sweep.
All right, now Seahawks or Cardinals?
Man, Seahawks have been like weird
And
'Cause-
Cardinals.
And the Cardinals.
because Geno Smith is like one of the leaders for passing yards this year, but like the team itself is not that great. Like forgot what game they just got done playing, but their kick returner fumbled the ball like 3 times, and the other team got possessions from it, and one of the receivers was basically like, put me a kick return. Like, I'm sick of seeing him fumble. So that was a struggle for them. I want to pick differently here, and I want to go Cardinals because I think the Seahawks are definitely capable of beating the Cardinals, but I just want to pick a different team, you know? So I'm going to go Cardinals this week.
I'm also gonna go Cardinals. There's always part of me that's like, okay, yeah, I got the quarterback and the Cardinals on my fantasy team, but I do like the team, and I think that they, even though these last couple weeks they haven't been great, I think they could be better this week. So I'm gonna go with them.
Poor Danny thought he was going to be different. Because I'm going
I'm gonna
Cardinals,
be different.
too.
I'm gonna go Seahawks.
Chalk it.
Everybody's different. Everybody's doing different.
Everybody's
today.
doing different.
To me, I feel like Cardinals and Seahawks really basically like the same exact team when it comes to like inconsistent. Then like when they show that they're really good, they can be really good. But
Which one's Christmas here?
Cardinals.
I mean, the Cardinals are more
The
Christmas.
Seahawks got a
True.
little bit of
It's
green
true.
in their outline.
That is true.
So everyone went Cardinals except Seth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Valid.
All right.
Bears 49ers.
Bears 49ers.
Dude, the Niners are just...
Okay, the Bears have let me down
yeah.
twice.
Bro, the Niners lost both of their running backs. They lost CMC and then
Jordan Mason?
Jordan Mason. And then I don't even know their third string running back. I saw Mr. Al pick him up in fantasy, and then that was it. But I think the 49ers are just... I don't know what's going on. They got absolutely cooked by the Bills. Absolutely destroyed. This man, Josh Allen, had a passing touchdown, a receiving touchdown, and a rushing touchdown.
All in the
one
same
game.
play. Oh no, it was one play. He got a pass or not.
No, that wouldn't have been the rushing because he had a different play where he had a rushing touchdown.
Was that a different game? Am I talking about something different where he
No.
threw it and it like?
No, that's the game that he did that.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was counted as a passing touchdown.
Yeah, and a receiving touchdown.
That's insane. It's crazy to think about.
Yeah, I know.
Anyways,
So I'm going Bears because Niners are I don't know. I don't think their mental is going to be good after that Josh Allen performance.
I don't want to trust in the Bears coaching. That was like bad.
Their coach is gone. They have a new coach.
That's true. But then the new coach. You know what? New coaches have looked good.
What happened to the Saints when they get a new coach?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the Bears on this one. I'm gonna go with the Bears.
I'm gonna go 49ers. I don't trust the Bears.
Hey, Caleb Williams paints his nails the right way. They gonna win, bro. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I'll go the Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears. I am not going to go to Bears because they have let me down every time. Although, Danny is pretty convincing. You know, you do make a logical conclusion, but I'm not known for being logical.
True.
So I'm gonna stick with the Bears.
So how does that?
I'm sticking with the
So
49ers.
so when you take like an
He is
exam
deep.
for school, do you use logic or you're just like,
It depends on if I know it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
I just take
Fair
the
enough.
He's
Like a
Spock.
five,
He has
it's multiple
determined this
choice.
match to be
Multiple choice.
illogical.
And it say A. The next one is not A.
Yeah.
Valid.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
valid.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or like, I haven't seen the option D yet.
Yeah,
I'm thinking
That's
I-
like that.
I ain't picked D.
Like it could probably. This one could probably be D. D looks kind of solid.
I used to do that on like math tests. I didn't know.
Math tests. I didn't have
Like in
multiple
high
choice
school.
for math tests. Would you have multiple choice math
Yeah,
tests?
multiple
Yeah.
choice math test.
For some of mine, yeah.
Those
Oh,
Let's be nice.
Multiple
and
choice
this-
math tests are
It
a
was
real
just
thing.
it was just my teachers were like really strict on showing my work.
Fair enough.
Like it
Fair
would be a
enough.
word problem, but it would be like multiple choice, and then they would just be
Oh.
like, show your work on the side.
And then there'd be when you do the math problem and you get a number that's like
Really close to an answer.
really close to one of
yeah.
them,
You
and
just
you're
pick
like-
whatever's the closest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I got on math final.
I messed
at
up somewhere.
1:30 today.
Yeah.
Hey, this is my last.
Gotta be this.
This is my last final. I'm leaving
Lucky.
after this. I'm going
Yeah, that's
home.
my last final.
This is also my last one.
Adios, brothers. Adios.
So,
you.
Caleb, are you going 49ers or Bears?
$4.
Okay.
Rams.
So
Bills
who's
and
going?
Rams.
Okay, so who's going for the Rams? Who's picking the Rams here?
The Rams?
No, I'm going Bills.
Yeah.
I'm going Bills.
All right.
The Bills are just.
And who
Josh
here,
Allen. Bro.
who's going to pick the Chargers over the Chiefs?
No.
I mean, it
That's
wouldn't
what
be
I
a
thought.
bad pick.
It's not the
I
worst
think-
it
pick.
won't be a bad pick.
It
but they
wouldn't
got
be the
refs,
worst pick in the
so,
world.
But it's like
The Chiefs.
They got the refs, they got the commentators, they got everything.
I saw
Padma.
where Taylor Swift landed on everybody's Spotify Wrapped. I'm going with the Chiefs.
it's just cooked.
Even the Kelsey brothers just released their Christmas
Caleb,
album.
I saw your Spotify rap. Me and Adán were talking about it. You had like 102,000 minutes.
No. 159.
Oh, sorry.
What?
159,000 minutes. I thought it was
What?
less
No,
than
I don't
that.
understand.
It's
No,
almost a third of the year.
what do you? What do you?
That's what it was.
That's not my record. That's not my record.
What?
My record is 196,000 minutes.
What are you? What are you listening to? Like, I gotta know.
I'm just constantly listening to music. It's
Well,
usually
he
C-
said
it's
on
usually
his
CCM.
he said on his story that he was excited about the new Tron movie.
Yeah, and that's why
There's
I
a new
listen
one
to so much
coming?
Daft Punk. That's why Daft Punk was number one.
Oh.
I listened to like 2,000 minutes.
Which
of
is
Daft
valid.
Punk.
Tron is a good movie.
Tron is a good movie. But 100,
150
and that not even scratching your
Record.
record.
You could
yeah.
add mine to yours and not get to your record.
Yeah.
I was about to say my record's only like 90K.
I say my Apple Music is like 55.
You use Apple Music?
555. That's
Yeah,
exactly
I
what it
also
is.
use Apple Music.
Why is it, bro? Spotify's better. I hope y'all know that.
I mean, yeah,
Unless
I
you
mean,
don't
but
unless
you
recap
don't
have
was better
premium.
than replay this year.
yeah, I don't have premium.
Was it in a
Yeah,
Spotify,
yeah. The
so-
replay kind of the Spotify Wrapped.
I
sucked, not
I
gonna
like
lie.
it because of like all the Do y'all get the artists like videos where they say thank you for listening to
Yeah,
their
I
music?
did get that.
Exactly.
I got that from my.
See,
Well, you see, they
That's
send
why I
it to
like
you
that
if you're
one.
in like the top 1%.
Yeah.
I'm like top 0.05%.
Want to break
because
from
I've
the
been
so you're
having
the
so many
so you're the
hours.
top.
He's
Wow,
probably
that's
gonna
so
call you.
Hey, but Kayla,
You want to break from the ads?
I don't think he has ads if he has 160
Nah,
hours.
Yeah,
I would say
premium.
I also
He
have
has Spotify
premium.
I got
See,
it.
I don't have premium.
No,
That's
actually,
why
he
I
has
use
Spotify
I
Super
skip the
Premium.
Yeah.
I try to skip 2 songs. It'd be like, here's an ad. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah. If you don't have premium, don't get Spotify. It's not worth
And
it.
it's like 3 straight ads. Like, I was,
Fair enough.
All right, Bengals Cowboys.
Bengals.
I'm
I'm
picking Cowboys.
picking the Cowboys.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm feeling wild.
They're on a win
Cowboys
streak.
too.
They're on a win streak.
Yeah, but I'm never picking the Cowboys, so you know.
If
That's mine.
if the Bengals win, I'm not gonna be upset. I just want to be different, like I've tried to do this week. Usually, I go with the logical, like, oh, this team's better, this and that. But some of these games is
Yeah, you
why
never
not?
know. You never know.
Yep. So Cowboys and the rest of us are Bengals, except you. You are.
He's
Cowboys.
Cowboys. as well.
Cowboys.
It's just me and Caleb going Cowboys.
Yep, yep, yep.
So, who is y'all one pick for to win the college football championship?
Ooh,
Ooh.
LSU. yeah.
LSU,
Yeah.
Oh, my
they're
God.
not
Definitely not Bama.
Y'all are going to the
And
Dodgers
definitely not
Bowl.
Texas A&M.
Uh-huh. Yeah, fair enough.
I don't know. I want. It was Colorado until they got knocked out.
Yeah.
And I think now I want Boise State to win just because I like Ashton Johnson. I just like the way he plays his game.
I think I'm gonna go Penn State.
Penn State, that's not bad.
Yeah,
That's not
Penn
bad.
State's a good team. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go Boise State.
Texas. I'll go Texas. Why not?
Being biased, I'm gonna say Bama, but like, if it was anybody else, I wanted to be Texas. I want Texas to win.
Valid. Doesn't Texas or no? It's Tennessee that had like one of the best running backs this year in
Yeah,
college
he's
football.
real good.
Because I was looking at them for my masters, I'm gonna go with Vanderbilt.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
Shout out Vanderbilt, I guess.
Do not
All right.
shout out Vandy.
Now, onward to our fantasy league.
All right, for the fantasy
yeah,
league,
to the
this is the
fantasy
last
league.
week.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
God.
Before playoffs.
That was the last
Before
week of our
playoffs.
picks.
Last week
we
before
are not
playoffs.
gonna find out how correct we were with those picks.
Yeah, we'll never know.
We'll never
Mr.
know.
Owl will like
I'll probably like
email
text
us
us
or
all or
text
something.
us.
Yeah,
Last
yeah.
week was a pretty big week. Jack Boys beat Who You Challenge.
It
bro.
really wasn't that big of a week because I still clinched playoffs.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
because
it
of
was just
this
it
game,
was just a win.
Jack Boys bring their record to 3-9.
They're eliminated from playoffs.
and they are eliminated from playoffs.
it doesn't like it. It
I
wasn't really
fired
that big
my
of a
offensive
game.
coordinator.
Fired the head coach.
I cleaned the staff. I cleaned the staff.
Fantasy Villains also got eliminated this week, losing to Meatballs. Christian McDaddy lost to Caleb Cole, who's just here, who's still in it. He's still here.
Yeah.
Caleb Cole is still here.
I am
with 6 and
still
5,
here.
Bro,
winning.
Literally
He
the
had
fifth seed.
153 points.
Yeah, that's insane.
That is insane for football.
Dude, just like the Falcons, the fantasy villains fell off.
And Mardi Gras lost to the Old Republic. Mr. Al was on a bye, the Big Q Machine. He had 139 points, which would have won a couple of these games. But nonetheless, this next game, this next week, week 14, it's pretty big. This is the last week. So Mr. Al, Meatballs, and Just Here are all in contention for that last spot. Meatballs has pretty much got it clinched, but
What do you
he's.
think? Should I change my name to Still Here?
I know. I think you should change if you get playoffs. Then you should change your name.
Okay,
Playoffs,
if
you
I
get
go to
to
playoffs, it's Still Here.
The big thing is like it's gonna be 4 people for playoffs, so y'all are like competing on who's gonna be.
Yeah, so this is a
Those
big week
4.
for it.
Yeah.
That's why Mr. Al's playing Meatballs. This is the biggest game of the week. Mr. Al playing Mr. James Campbell for this game. Who You Challenge Bro is going to be playing Christian McDaddy. Fantasy Villains are going to be playing Mardi Gras, which is a big game for Mardi Gras, who's also in that fantasy, who's in that last running with 6 and 6 playoff running. Just Here is playing Old Republic, which is also a big game. And then the team that's already out.
Me facing the number one.
My team would
I
just
might
be
be
watching.
cooked.
Bro put himself in a bio. He's like, please put me in a bio. I don't want to see the numbers show up on my screen.
So yeah, this is a very, very big week for fantasy. Okay, moving on to fantasy basketball.
Oh gosh.
Oh boy.
Another
I
interesting
don't know
weekend.
what's going on right now.
Yeah, it's just not looking good for fantasy for you.
We're gonna get
Jack.
back
Yikes.
right. I have a
Oh
lot of
my
people hurt. Like
goodness.
it's like everybody gets hurt at the wrong time. Like I had Luka hurt, and Cade Cunningham hurt, and Jaylen Brown hurt, and it's just like, everybody
Bro,
hurt.
I've had KD injured like 3 different times this
Exactly.
season.
That one like basketball players.
Oh
They're
yeah,
so
by the
soft.
way, I picked up Shet. You're not getting him back. I put him on
You
IR.
got shit.
I picked him up because you dropped him. I put him on IR.
Oh,
You
Alright.
did it to yourself.
That's
I mean, hey,
understandable.
I'm
I did
not
that on
dropping him
purpose.
for anything.
man, I'm not. He's sitting on my IR.
Okay, so first game, Judgment Day, Seth Bynog lost to me, New Republic, who's had new life ever since that trade, going 4-0 since week 2.
I gave you that trade and I fell off. My goodness.
Dude, Joel
but Judgment
Embiid's
Day,
horrid.
yeah, Judgment Day is now 0-6. That is how Fantasy Villain started off, but goodness gracious, it does not look great.
I'm just doing it for participation grade.
Yeah, let's hope you actually get a grade for it. Bucket getters are not looking any better, losing to the
All right.
Hooper Doopers.
Did you have to say it like that?
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Like he's right there.
Oh, he's right there. He
Don't
can hear.
worry.
Oh,
We just got some injuries. That's
right.
all.
Yeah. He's 2-4 on
Got
the
the
year.
injury bug.
Carl Malone's just lost to Innocent Till Proven Giddy. Great team name, by the way.
Thanks, man. I have Josh Giddey on my team, by the way.
Hoopy Doopy Doo who are lost to Boys in the Queue, and that's
Yikes.
he's 1-5. It's bad.
Yeah,
It's bad.
yeah, that was.
Well,
he got almost triple my score.
Caleb, you don't ever check your lineup. I showed
I
you how
know.
to do it for the
Yeah,
rest of the week, and
I
you
forgot.
don't do it.
I forgot.
Oh my gosh.
So this week, the New Republic is playing the Hooper Doopers. Innocent Till Proven Giddy is playing Judgment Day, which they're winning right now. Boys in the Queue are playing the Bucket Getters, which they're also winning. Hoopy Doopy Doo is playing James Campbell, and he is losing. Standings right now, and number 1 is Innocent Till Proven Guilty, Hoopy Doopers, Boys in the Queue, New Republic, Karl Malone's, Bucket Getters, Hoopy Doopy Doo, and then Judgment Day, filling it out.
Hey, yo, I'm still beating Seth.
He's still beating Seth.
Seth's gonna start crying on radio.
Well, I don't care. I don't care about fantasy basketball. I'm all about fantasy football.
Why are you all? Why you're eliminating both?
I don't
I don't
care
care.
about
Just-
fantasy
I don't
basketball.
care that
don't
much.
care.
No, it doesn't matter.
I
You need
don't
to start
care
caring about this.
that much.
Listen, care about basketball because football season's over.
Yeah, we're
you're
about to
already
go into
eliminated.
playoffs,
You gotta
bro.
care about basketball. That's all you got.
I should name my team to Just Here.
Are you just here?
Yeah,
It's
I'm
more
just here,
like-
dog.
I don't even know, bro.
Hoping to be here.
Waste of money. Chalk the franchise.
Chalk the. Never mind. Any last thoughts about fantasy hoops?
We'll be back.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is just the GOAT. Prime James Harden's back. My team's just solid all around, but I also checked the waiver wire, unlike the rest of the people in the league. I feel like the only people that really do it is like the people that are like at the top, like me, Adán,
Yeah, I never.
Mr.
I
Al,
never check it. I never check
Grant. They all check waiver wire.
But
so
I feel like Seth does check it and it's still not.
I don't think Seth. I
There's
just
no
don't
way.
think Seth cares. You know,
I check
he's
it
just
every
not
now and
locked
then.
in.
I'm finna start checking it more.
You need to.
You're gonna lock in.
Yeah.
You're gonna lock in. All right, bucket getters. You're 2-4. There's still like a
Yeah, we're gonna-
11%
we're finna go
chance
10
of making the
straight.
I'll
playoff.
have more time on my hands over Christmas break. I might check it. Like,
I'm
Okay.
going
Hey,
10 straight.
Just know.
Hey, let's go.
Just know that I have time too, and I promise I'm keeping that number 1 spot. I don't care. I was like, football made me mad at the fact that he won. I'm going to win in his sport. I don't care. I'm
We'll
going
see.
to win this year.
Hey, we'll see. Listen, if Anthony Davis doesn't ever have a game like he had last night or the night before,
The Lakers are horrid.
the Lakers are so
They lost by 41 points against the Heat.
It's just
No,
I don't know
LeBron's
what's going on
McQueen's
right
fading.
McQueen's
LeBron's
fading fast.
LeBron needs to retire.
now. He had 29 points last night.
Okay.
I feel like we can't blame everything on
It's
LeBron.
not LeBron.
I feel like LeBron.
That was
still
Anthony
has a
Davis
like
hitting
40
9
years
points.
old. He can't
LeBron
carry
still
a
has,
whole
like,
team in
a,
him.
Yes,
a
he
good
can,
few
bro.
years
No,
left.
he shouldn't be able to carry a whole
Did you
team.
just say a few years left?
No, there's no way he has a few
Yeah,
years
he has
left.
like
He's
3-4 years left.
No.
No, he's done
scored
this.
like
This is
30
his last
points.
year.
He's
This
too
is his last
busy.
year.
He's too
Five
busy
times
guzzling
in a row.
down Sprite Cranberry.
Something
He's
like
not
that.
even.
Well,
That's
Sprite
Ant
cranberry?
now. That's.
I had a Sprite
Ant-ness.
cranberry the other day.
Or
It's
Anta.
not. It's not all that chalked up. It's not as good as.
Huh?
I like tropical mix.
What?
It's not
That's
that
my
good.
top.
It's
One
not
of my
good.
top
No,
5
no.
drinks.
No,
Huh?
no,
Danny,
no.
after the show, we're gonna jump
Tastes a
him.
little funky.
Jumping in with Sprite cranberry. What?
It is a good
Bro
drink.
just wants to jump somebody because of the Flock Nation thing. He's
Yeah,
Like-
yeah, he-
I like cranberry.
Sprite
I like
cranberries,
tropical mix
guys.
too, but cranberry is the best one.
However,
Thank you.
The Sprite cranberry song, I love it. It's hilarious. It's great.
I think the new commercial is good with Anthony Edwards. What is it? Anta? Something? I don't
Yeah,
remember what they
he's-
call him in the commercial, but it's a good commercial.
He's not. looking
LeBron
so
James
good
has his
lately.
Sprite
No, he's
cranberry,
not.
and Jimmy Butler has his coffee.
It's the Thursday.
Who cares about Jimmy
Thirsty
Butler?
Hey, who cares? Who
time
cares?
Of the year.
Here we go. Want a Sprite cranberry? But yeah, there's let's see.
Before we move on, Cleveland are still 19-3. They're still the best team in the East, which it's awesome. And they have the best record in the league. Next is Boston, and then is OKC.
Okay, dude, Houston came out of nowhere. Houston looks good,
they're
bro.
15
Well,
and
I
7.
said last year, I told my friend because he like Houston. I was like, Houston's gonna be like OKC next year. 'Cause
Yeah,
they're real young, but they're like, they got real
My
potential.
my buddy James,
Thompson, he's kinda
it's
nice.
in our fantasy leagues. He's a Houston fan,
Uh-huh.
so we've been talking about. I'm an OKC fan. He's a Houston fan, so we've been talking about that. It's just I don't know. It's cool to see Houston hasn't been in that kind of spot in a
Yeah.
while since James Harden was on the team. So really cool to see that the younger teams are at those top spots, and I'm
Yeah.
really proud of OKC and watching them play, especially with a new player like Isaiah Hartenstein just coming in for 6 games. The chemistry between him and J-Dub is insane. And also this last game that they played against the Jazz, they broke a record with 19 turnovers in the first half. That's just the
Goodness.
first half itself.
That's actually
So
insane.
I'm just proud of the team. It's fun. It's been fun watching my favorite teams this year, except for Justin Tucker. But we won't talk about that.
Yeah.
Well, he'll figure it out over this next bye week, hopefully. I don't know. Maybe he needs to spend more time with his family or something. But yeah.
Yeah, speaking of spending time with family, what are y'all's plans over the Christmas break?
I'm literally doing nothing but probably playing games, streaming
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna work.
until
Yeah.
actual Christmas.
I'm going to sleep.
That's a good. I guess the weight off your shoulders is really nice.
Yes,
I'm gonna
the
enjoy
weight
it.
is just completely going
Nah,
off
facts.
my shoulders with this school stuff. So I'm
Because
just
it's
gonna-
like your semester's done. You just get
Yeah.
a refresh after we come back.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a break for like a few days.
Yeah,
And then I gotta
I'm gonna
get
take
back
a
on the
break for
grind,
like
'cause
a
it's
day
also
over
Christmas
the
time, which is busy time for production folk.
That is valid.
No.
What are you producing?
Philadelphia's got a show. My church has a show.
Oh yeah, my church
It's
is also just
a
show.
whole bunch of stuff. And then I'm planning to do I might do a deal for Christmas for my photography business.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I'm looking to get a job at Tractor Supply so I can pay for Christmas shopping. But tomorrow I gotta hang up my outside lights.
Oh lord.
Tractor Supply is a good place to work.
Yeah.
Are
very good
y'all
environment.
like single color lights, like white lights, or y'all like multicolored?
I love
I'm a-
multicolored
I like
lights.
I like
multicolored.
multicolored.
I honestly go either way.
It depends.
Depends.
Yeah.
It does-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
I guess like the house, based on the house look, like if you have like colorful bricks, not like colorful
Yeah.
as in like,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like brown and stuff. Like I'll go with like.
I
multicolor.
like the multicolor for like the tree in the house. I mean, like for the house and inside the house. But for the trees, I like the solid color.
Okay. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
on our tree, it's just like the white
Like
lights,
just the
but
white
everything else is multicolored.
But I like the warm white lights, not the cold blue.
I
Yeah.
agree. I'm with you on that.
Valid.
I am definitely with you on that.
Because my house in Houghton, it's a red brick house, so like the colorful lights go good
Yeah.
with like
yeah.
the brick.
Yeah.
And the colorful lights just feel more cheerful.
They do.
Yeah.
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 It's definitely like Christmas spirit, you know.
Yeah. Make you feel like a kid again.
Yeah. Brennan, what are you gonna do?
Christmas, I'm not really doing anything, but New Year's, me and my friends were going to Houston. We staying like 3-4 days in Houston for the New Year's.
Oh.
Nice.
Sweet. Very fun.
So what's the reason for not doing much for Christmas break?
Christmas, I'm just gonna be at home resting.
I got you.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
Pretty much.
How's the injury? Are you like fully healed from that, or?
Yeah, I'm back now, so I got to get back to work and I get back in shape.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Good. Caleb, I guess you already said what your plans were, all your production and whatnot.
Yeah, all that. Lots of fun.
All right, closing remarks, anybody?
Any
We
closing
gotta name
remarks?
our
people-
forgotten athletes.
Oh,
Forgotten athletes? Oh,
Forgotten athletes?
low key, I have to think of one on the spot.
How about one?
Just name anyone.
How about one we want to forget? Logan Paul.
we want to
Yeah,
forget?
Logan Paul, your prime. Logan Paul, your prime sucks.
You only have 2 decent flavors.
One
You said you want to forget Pat Mahomes?
Yes.
Why?
Can't stand them.
Okay, that's a valid point.
I'm a Ravens
That's a
fan.
valid point.
Dylan Brooks.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Dylan Brooks just makes me angry. Like,
Yeah.
I like to forget Draymond Green.
He hilarious. Dylan Brooks one is like, it's just like,
He's just annoying.
bro, it's like that. Like a little brother, he just comes up to you and just annoys you all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
It's like,
Just wanna
leave me
kick him in the
alone, bro.
face.
Just play basketball, dog. Like,
Right.
Exactly.
Just go hoop.
like, I don't know.
like score your little 4 points and get back on.
I'm gonna say 2 just for me. I'm gonna say Chris Jericho and Mick Foley.
Okay.
Tyler,
Already said mine.
Oh.
who'd you say again?
He said Logan Paul.
Oh, Logan Paul.
Yeah, but Prime, he only has 2 decent flavors.
So you got rid of Logan Paul instead of Jake Paul?
I said Jake Paul.
Did you get rid of
He
both
wants
of
to get
them?
rid of the Paul.
Okay,
I'll get rid of
let's
the
get rid of both
Pauls.
of
Yeah,
them.
just get
Let's
rid
get
of
rid of both
Thank
of
you.
them.
There you
They're
go.
too confusing.
Because Logan
They
Paul,
got the same last name.
because
Get rid
one
of
of
them.
them.
Both of them.
All right. Any final thoughts, anyone?
Merry Christmas, Roll Tide.
No. Again, grateful for everyone on this show, and I appreciate everyone. It was good fun, especially for just a class. You know, we get a grade for doing this every Tuesday, and it
Yeah.
was
We,
It was
Fun
fun.
grade.
we get a grade for messing around on the radio. And just
Yeah.
having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
It's an automatic
Yeah.
game.
Just yapping.
Just yapping.
Just yapping. Just yapping.
I guess for our last show, that was Danny Cobb. Any last word?
just hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and stay blessed. And
Seth Bynog,
Yeet!
as always.
Merry Christmas, and until we eat again.
All right, Brennan Maye-Jordan.
Again.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah, that's us. Brennan Maye-Jordan.
Merry Christmas to everybody and everybody listening. And again, Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Okay. Caleb Cole.
Merry Christmas, y'all, and we will see y'all next year.
Next year, next time. And then me, Adán Wright. Thank you all. Merry Christmas. Have a good one.